Hey friends, Diana here, the Entrepreneur's GPS, helping you make sure that your marketing actually works for you. That means it generates leads and you can actually convert those people into paying clients. So today's topic, it's all about these things, these things that we collect, business cards. And why am I talking about business cards? Well, the thing is that people spend time, money, and energy creating business cards. It's actually one of the cheapest, or should I say, hey Flory, it is one of the least expensive pieces of marketing collateral that you can have. It's used by everybody pretty much who goes to networking events. It's something that you can actually leave your prospect. I'm a very visual person, and so I like to have a business card from somebody that I have met so that it actually helps me remember, who they were, what they were, and what they did. So I laugh because I make it a little game every time I go to a networking event. Hey, Christina, every time I go to a networking event and I say, how many people can I meet today that will not have their business cards with them for one reason or another? And I can almost guarantee that I will meet at least one person. And in fact, I posted this, I posted a question on LinkedIn yesterday about whether I thought that, or whether people thought that business cards were kind of, passe, do we really use them? And one gentleman was the same thinking as myself. And he goes, I can't imagine how many people go to a networking event, a place where they're purposely thinking about networking. They've got up, they got dressed, they paid money for it, all that kind of stuff, and they just don't have their friggin' business cards with them. Anyway, I want to share with you 10 tips to make your business card even better, okay? Business cards, so here are mine, whoops, I'll put it, that's the back, that's the front, and it very clearly says in large font who I am, what I do, and just some basic, and again, basic contact information. So the first tip that I have, I call it dress for the occasion. In other words, does your business card give out the feeling, evoke the feeling of the type of client that you want to attract, right? So, Christina's on here, is watching here, and Christina does pet sitting. And, no, it's not a luxury brand, but if she wanted to appeal to a luxury type of client, then the look and the feel, the tactical feel of her business card would have to be luxurious, okay? So dress for the occasion, but it's also in terms of your picture. Are you dressed appropriately for your business card? The second tip is resist clutter. So actually, I have a number of business cards here, and I have, sorry, Trish, somebody's business card here, and it's got a lot of stuff on it. And I go, oh my God, okay? Not only does it have her name, and it has a whole bunch of letters after her name, I couldn't care less. It's, it's got a logo, it's a big logo, and it tells what she does. And it is not clear and concise. I could probably, here's another one. So somebody from Royal LePage, it's got a lot of shit on it. Whereas here is someone's who just has it really simply, okay? Clean and simple. You want to have it clean and simple so that your clients can actually read it. Make it memorable. How are you going to make it stand out from the crowd? The whole idea of marketing collateral, your marketing message, any marketing, is to make sure that A, people understand what you do. B, that it's memorable. They can remember you. And C, it's repeatable. Okay, 3 things. They understand what you do. B, it's got to be memorable. They've got to be able to memorize it, and they have to be able to repeat it. So those 3 things. So make it stand out. So I'm going to say to Christina again here, because of pet sitting, it just so happens to be. And I know this is more expensive, but what if you created a business card that was in the shape of a pet's foot or a dog house or something like that? That would make it memorable. That's one way. The shape, even the feel. So this is one of my business cards, and it feels very different than everybody else's. Okay, those are ways that you can make it memorable. Just some little ideas. 4th tip, make sure it only contains essential content. Well, what is essential content? Today, they need to be able to reach you. Do you want people to reach you by phone? Maybe, maybe not. I have some business acquaintances. Their phone number is not on their business card because they don't want people to phone them. They want people to go and book a call with them. So what is essential content for you? You know, today, do you need to put your address on there? Really? Unless you are geographically located, you don't need your address. Let me take a look at some of these others, you know. Here's this real estate, and it's got like 3 different phone numbers, a fax number. Yes, for a real estate agent, a fax number is important. For most of us, we don't use fax anymore, right? So it's not relevant information. What else can I show out here? Yeah, well, that's not important. Here's a great one. Here is a great one. This is from my friend David Morrell from Panda Pay. He uses both sides of the card, and it says Panda Pay. Like most of us would go, what the heck is that? He goes, it says simple, honest, straightforward merchant services. We know exactly what David does and what he sells. Okay. The back of his card is the logo. The only thing that I would make a suggestion here is that I would love to see David's picture on here. For those of you who go to a lot of networking events, like I do, and I take these cards home and I go, what did he look like again? Right? And maybe I have to go and kind of, creep him on Facebook and find out what David looks like. But it would be so much better if he particularly had his picture on there. So essential content. It's not your father's or your grandfather's business card, right? Make sure that it is relevant. And here's one of the key things that I stand on a soapbox. Do not use Hotmail addresses. Do not use Yahoo addresses. Do not use Gmail addresses. Those are for personal things. If you're in freaking business, it should be your business name, not Yahoo, Hotmail, Outlook, none of those. Okay? That just to me reflects that the business isn't professional and that they don't really take it their business seriously. That's just one of my kind of things. Your photo, make sure that your photo actually looks like you, right? How many of you go on Facebook and maybe you friend somebody and you go, there's their photo, okay. And then you go to meet them at a networking event or you meet them for coffee and they look nothing like their photo. Well, the same is true for your business cards. Make sure that your photo is current. Two-sided. Your business card has 2 sides, right? 2 sides. Whoops, might help if I go like this. 2 sides. 1, 2. Use both sides. So here's somebody that I met, only one side. Okay, she only put it on one side. Again, this person particularly has, a picture. She's got 2 phone numbers. She's got a geographic location. I don't really think that's important, but she could have put a picture of herself on the back. Okay, that would have helped me remember exactly who she was. 2-sided. Here's the other thing. With respect to your business cards, what is it, and this goes for your website as well, what is it that you want your clients to do? Yes, I know you want them to hire you, but what is the first thing you want them to do? Do you want them to call you and you randomly picking up phone calls all day long? Do you want them to book a strategy call with you? What is it that you want them to do? So you've got to know that. And the second thing is that all your marketing collateral, your advertising, your Facebook, everything should be directing people to go to one place. And that one place should be your website. It should not be your social media. Social media is what we call rented. It's a rented platform. You don't own any of those contacts. If Facebook decided to close down your Facebook account, which they can do at for no reason at all, then you have lost all those contacts. What you want is you want to direct people to your website. You want people on your website to join your mailing list because you're going to give them something amazing in return for that, that precious piece of real estate or that precious piece of information, which is their email list, their email address. So everything that you do should be directing people to your website. If I haven't made that clear, then, certainly reach out to me and I'll explain what I mean. There should be on your business card a call to action. The call to action is book your call now. Here's the telephone number. Or I prefer, go to my website. And what am I going to do at my website? I have this amazing questionnaire that you can answer. And the questionnaire is, what is my next best step in your marketing? I put the link on the back of my business card. I get people to go there and they join my email list. Why is that so important? I'll tell you why it's so important. It is so important because, yes, you need to captivate people, but the second part of that is you need to cultivate them. And the third part is you need to convert them. So that's a 3-step client attraction formula. So you need people to go there and join your email list. So the call to action on this simple piece of paper that you have might be, go to get your freebie, go to get your opt-in, book now, whatever it is that you want your clients to do for you. Okay? Here's a couple of more tips. Letters after your name, BA. I could put BA after my name. I've got a Bachelor of Arts, but does it really matter? No, it has nothing to do with what I do now. Now, if you're a doctor, maybe. But remember that the credentials after your name are not going to be memorized. They are not going to be repeated, and they don't help your customers understand what you do. The place for your credentials, maybe that's on your website when they want to know more about you. It's not really necessary to have them here. The other thing is that your business cards, whatever they look like, should be consistent with all the other marketing collateral that you have. Your website has this same picture on it. okay? Same logo, same colors. It should be consistent. And the other thing is that, you know, are you considering who your ideal client is? And what I mean is, today people are trying to get so much on that business card that they make the font so freaking tiny that there are some of us, right, who can't read it because it's too tiny. There are some of us who can't read it because, you know, here's, you know, a black business card. It is very distinctive, but they've had to make the font size large enough so that people can actually read it. Here, I'm just gonna, here's another one, you know, like here's a lot of information on this business card. Doesn't necessarily all need to be front and back. I, again, would love to have seen this person put their picture on so that I could actually see it. You know, is the most important thing the location or the email address? Good question, right? Oh, here's somebody from the province of Quebec. So in the province of Quebec, of course, you know, the francophones, etc. And she's tried to put everything bilingual. And so the business card is cluttered. She's got a Yahoo address, professional certified coach with the International Coaching Federation. I don't care. I'd rather hear about what... Oh, and she's got a certified integral master coach. Does that mean anything to me? No. But if she had put the results that she gets with her clients, that would mean something to me if I'm looking for that type of coach. What kind of results are you getting? So, you know, I've covered a lot in this. And the reason that I've sort of picked on business cards is because it's a very inexpensive piece of marketing collateral that too many people waste the opportunity, right? And it's not done well. So if you are going to spend time, money, and energy creating a business card, make sure that you create it in such a way so that your ideal customer, your dream client, can understand what you do, can memorize what you do, and third, can repeat what you do. That is the core, that is the essence of all your marketing material. So I hope that these sort of 10 tips have helped you because it is so frustrating to see so many people actually waste time, money, and energy on marketing that does not work, that does not bring them leads, does not bring them the right number of leads, or doesn't bring them the right quality of leads. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I look forward to helping you again to make sure that your marketing works for you and brings you what you need for your business. Take care. Bye for now.